everyone, welcome back to Alice and the Giant Bookshelf. Today I'm going to be unboxing my Crime Syndicate subscription from Mr. B's, and I've got a very small second-hand book haul. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Alice and I have way too many books, and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing yet another book because I have got a book subscription which I talk about every month, and I've been getting this since the beginning of the year. It was a Christmas present from my mum, and they send me one brand new crime thriller every month, and it's called the Crime Syndicate subscription. And this is from Mr. B's Emporium, which I went to in my Bath vlog, but they are also a lovely bookshop which have lots of different gift subscriptions. And this one is all about crime fiction. So this is the June one, so it's my 6th book with them. And I think that I've read 3 out of the 5 that I've had so far, and I've still got 2 on my shelf to read. So I might read this one straight away, or I might read one of the 2 I have already. But without further ado, let me unbox it. And after we've done that, I do have 2 secondhand books to show you from a secondhand bookshop I went to the other day. So let's unbox the Mr. B's. So what have we got today? Let's check there's nothing else in there. Ooh. I think it's going to be someone else new to me again. So every time it comes in this really cool book sleeve that has a detective on it, and all I can see of this one so far is that it's by someone called Carin Gerhardsen. I've not heard of that author before, so let's take off the slipcase. And this is called Black Ice. And it says, for Sandra it started as an unremarkable shopping trip. For Jeanette it began with the thrill of an illicit rendezvous with her lover. If Jan hadn't been kind enough to pick up a hitchhiker, nothing would have changed. But on a deserted, icy back road, a deadly accident brings together a group of strangers with a force devastating enough to change their lives forever. 4 years later, a single phone call is all it takes to set in motion a plot for revenge. There is someone out there who seems to know the whole picture and who would rather kill than allow it to come to light. That sounds really, really interesting. So, Publishers Weekly have said on the front, by turns touching and terrifying, this nail-biter deserves a wide audience. Look at that cool cover. That's really, really cool. I think that's like icy trees with a road through them. I love that cover though. It's really, really awesome. Not heard of this author before. If you have heard of them, let me know in the description box down below. And it says about the author, Carin Gerhardsen is a mathematician and internationally best-selling author who made her literary debut in 1992. She is best known for her Hammarby series of crime novels, and her books have sold 3 million copies and been translated into 25 languages. She lives in Stockholm. And the translator of this is Ian Giles. It says Ian Giles has a PhD in Scandinavian literature from the University of Edinburgh. He translates fiction and non-fiction from Swedish, Norwegian and Danish, and is the chair of the Swedish to English Literary Translators Association. He has translated Camilla Lackberg, David Lagerkrantz and Gustav Skådeman, among others. He lives in Edinburgh. So this is translated from Swedish. It'll be interesting. I'm trying to work out if at some point I could get Sweden in the World Cup. We did the draw last night and I actually got Denmark. So I almost thought for a minute that this could be a Danish author and I might be able to read this. But alas, no, Swedish. But Sweden are in the World Cup, so it's possible that I will have to read a Swedish book at some point. So I do have this one on standby now. So yeah, this sounds really, really interesting to me. And it's been a long time since I've read like a translated crime fiction. And I think this is the first one we've had in the subscription that has been translated. So that's really, really interesting to me. And I like the look of this. I might start this quite soon, I think. yeah, so if you do know anything about Carin Gerhardsen, or if you've read any by her before, I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. If you like reading translated fiction, I would love to hear from you. So that was my Mr. B's. I also did buy 2 books the other day. I actually bought 3 books, but one of them's for my mum, so I'm going to give that to her and not read it first, although I probably will borrow it from her to read. I'm not going to show you that today, but before that I did go in a charity bookshop that was in a seaside town when I went to the beach the other day, and yeah, I came back with books. So I decided to buy 2 from their science fiction and fantasy section. One of my sort of resolutions at the beginning of the year was to read more fantasy and sci-fi, and I have been doing that sort of, but not massively still, so I have picked up 2 that are in that category. And the first one I picked up is the first Discworld novel, The Colour of Magic by Terry Pratchett. The cover of the cover is slightly coming away on this one, so it obviously has been well used, but still happy to get a copy of this one. I'm not intending to read this immediately because I want to read the Death series first from Discworld. I've already read Mort and I already own Reaper Man, which I want to read next, and then I'm going to finish off that little sequence, I think, before starting any other Discworld books. But I thought it'd be good to have this on hand, and as I saw it for only £1.50, I decided to snap it up. So although this is the first book in the Discworld series, a lot of people say not to start here, so if you have read this and enjoyed it, do let me know in the comments and let me know what you think about when in the reading of Discworld should I go to The Colour of Magic. Let me know. And I also picked up a Philip K. Dick novel, The Man in the High Castle, which is also now apparently an Amazon series, and I think this is basically about what would have happened if the Allies had lost the Second World War, and is set in America. So yeah, I'll be interested to read this, and for £1.50 I thought I would pick it up. I'm not really certain that this classifies as sci-fi, but I guess because it's a different future, imagining a sort of dystopia, I guess that comes under sci-fi. So that is the other book that I bought recently. Really shouldn't be buying books, but I did. So yeah, that is it for the small book haul and for my unboxing. I'm really looking forward to reading Black Ice when I get a chance, and yeah, chat to me in the comments about any of these books, and do let me know if you've read them or want to read them. If you have enjoyed this video today, please do give it a like. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will hope very much to see you all again soon for another video all about books here on Alice and the Giant Bookshelf. Bye for now.